Wonderful good day, ladies and gentlemen, to the mining news on Commodity TV. Today with Tier 1 silver, Kutcho Copper, Chesapeake Gold, EnWave and Mawson Gold. Great drill news was delivered by Tier 1 silver from the last 5 holes of the first phase of drilling at the Curibaya project in southern Peru. Hole 16 intersected 1.5 meters with 1,214 grams almost silver equivalent per ton over a larger interval within 7 meters of 299 grams silver equivalent per ton on the Sambalaya structural corridor. This hole targeted higher elevations of the intermediate sulfidation system than most of the holes drilled to date and is located on a 2-kilometer corridor extending towards the Curibaya target, where the company has received the best channel sample results, including 20 meters at 294 grams silver equivalent almost per ton, 11 meters at nearly 350 grams silver equivalent, 9 meters with 438 grams silver equivalent, 2 meters at over 1,100 grams per ton silver equivalent, and 2 meters at over 1,850 grams per ton silver equivalent. The next phase of drilling at Curibaya will focus on the Curibaya target, the areas between the high-grade intercept in hole 16 and the channel samples in the Curibaya 2 corridor, and the continuation of the Tipal structure where hole 9 discovered vein assemblages within kaolinite and sericite alteration 50 meters below surface and returned 3 meters at 385 grams silver equivalent per ton towards the Curibaya targets. Drill results from Curibaya have continued to improve as the program has progressed, with hole 16 providing the best intercept to date. Tier 1 silver appears to be fully on track, really. Kutcho Copper was able to enter into an amendment agreement with Wheaton Precious Metals with respect to the precious metal purchase agreement from December 2017. The amendment provides for the settlement and termination of the company's debt instruments, such as the existing convertible debenture and loan agreement, both as amended with Wheaton in an aggregate amount of approximately 38.4 million Canadian dollars as consideration for the issuance of $7.5 million of Kutcho common stocks to Wheaton and the cancellation of the stream reduction. The amended agreement with Wheaton eliminates all of the company's outstanding debt, resulting in a healthy balance sheet that is now available for advanced project development activities. Through this amended agreement, Wheaton has converted the debt into an additional precious metal streaming interest and shares of the company, demonstrating its belief in the merits of the project and its path to a production decision. This amendment, combined with the positive November 2022 feasibility study for the high-grade Kutcho Copper zinc project, positions the company to focus on advancing, permitting, optimizing project economics, defining and exploring additional mineral resources, and evaluating various alternatives to finance mine development. If you believe in copper, Kutcho Copper should be definitely on your radar. Upon completion of the amendment, Wheaton will own approximately 17.65 million common shares and warrants, representing approximately 15.4% of the company's issued and outstanding common shares, or 16.13% of the company's common shares on a partially diluted basis if Wheaton exercises the warrants. Infill drilling by Chesapeake Gold reconfirms higher grade intrusive mineralization at Metates, and approximately 10% higher grades were intersected. Results from the first 5 infill core holes completed as part of the current drill program at the company's flagship Metates gold-silver project in Durango State in Mexico are part of the 2021-2022 drill program of 16 holes totaling approximately 6,700 meters. The infill drilling generally targets mineralization hosted in intrusive rocks and it extends along strike of the Metates intrusion and surrounding sedimentary rocks at intervals of approximately 50 meters. Most of the holes in the infill program have an azimuth of 215 degrees, an inclination in the range of -55 to -75 degrees, and the depths extend to 200 to 665 meters, so that the intrusion is intersected over the approximate true thickness. To date, 5,325 meters have been drilled in 13 holes, with 1,375 meters remaining to be drilled. Drilling has confirmed the modeled rock units, contact zones and mineralized intercepts. Approximately 70% of the assayed intercepts from the 5 holes returned grades above the 0.35 grams gold per ton gold-silver equivalent cutoff. In addition, holes CKG 21090 and 092 are 2 of the best holes ever drilled at Metates based on grade power. We look forward to seeing the next results. EnWave continues to achieve machine sales success and has received an order for a 120 kilowatt REF machine to Orto Società Agricola to accelerate and expand commercial production of the commercial fruit and vegetable snacks in Italy using EnWave's proprietary technology. In July 2020, EnWave signed a royalty-bearing commercial license agreement with Orto and sold a 10 kilowatt REF machine for product development and initial commercial production. Orto has developed a range of healthy, health-promoting fruit and vegetable snacks that have been well received by the market, leading to an expansion of their production capacity in preparation for distribution throughout Italy and potentially Europe. Furthermore, Dole Worldwide Food and Beverages Group, a division of Dole Asia Holdings, acquired a second 10 kilowatt REF dehydration machine from EnWave. EnWave and Dole previously announced plans for a global strategic partnership in August 2021, and the acquisition of a second REF machine represents a significant step forward in this strategic initiative. Needless to say, this is a huge vote of confidence in EnWave's technology and makes us want to do more. Mawson Gold is pleased to update the business plan of Southern Cross Gold, the company's Australian spin-off. Southern Cross owns the 100% owned Sunday Creek project in Victoria and the Mount Isa project in Queensland, the Redcastle and Rue joint ventures in Victoria and Australia, as well as a 10% strategic interest in the ASX-listed Nagambie resources, which gives the company a right of first refusal over a 3,300 square kilometre package of concessions owned by Nagambie in Victoria. Mawson currently owns 84.6% of Southern Cross, whose intention is to go public via an IPO to be included in the official listing at the ASX, which is expected to occur in the second quarter of 2022. Subject to board and regulatory approval, Southern Cross will seek to raise an additional 8 to 10 million Australian dollars in the IPO. At that time, Mawson's interest in Southern Cross is expected to reduce to approximately 58% of Southern Cross then issued capital. Following an analysis of Mawson's overall portfolio and business plan, and following ongoing dialogue with major shareholders, Mawson's board has determined that it is in Mawson's best interest at this time to retain Mawson's interest in Southern Cross rather than distributing these shares individually to individual Mawson shareholders. This will enable future financing and corporate funding options for Mawson, whose focus remains on the development and exploration of its Nordic businesses, centered on the 1 million ounce equivalent Rajapalot inferred gold cobalt resource in Finnish Lapland. Please note the disclaimer now superimposed. The shares discussed are or may become part of the SRC Mining Special Situations Certificate, and I'm a shareholder. Thank you for watching us, and bye-bye from Switzerland.